Hi, this is LT Survival. Well, I think I went crazy and I bought Chinese. Yep, I bought straight from China through a website. I'm gonna put the link down below so you can check it out if you want. There's a lot of things on that site. They're getting more and more popular. So stay tuned. We'll go through the different thing I bought and what you can expect from a Chinese supplier. So sometimes. Hi, we're back. Well, around Christmas, I decided to look up what was all about the mail order from Amazon and from other sources, and I've started to hear about some Chinese source that were pretty awesome in their price. Obviously, I researched it a bit and found out that they're pretty much unbeatable. Some of the product, I'm gonna take the iPad and I'm gonna follow up because there's a lot of price on that. So I mean, there's a lot of things I've bought. Well, a lot, not that much. I mean, I'm budget constrained, so I decided to go up and and verify if it was worth anything. So I've went and I bought a couple of things, and first I'm gonna talk light. I've bought two lights. One I had almost the same one received from Robert McKenzie when I won its pouch, and he included a light like this one. This one is a little less, I guess. It's not. It's one of those first LED type light, and not powerful that much, but it's good. It's not bad. The beam is very diffused, and it's a one AA battery, so it's not bad. But there's better. I've bought this one. It's a pen light. It holds two AAA batteries, and it's quite powerful. 120 lumen. It says in the publicity, and it's in aircraft aluminum, so it's not a bad product, and it's my EDC light now, so it's pretty good, and the price I've paid for $4.74 US. In US dollar, almost $5 or $6 for me here in Canada. Free shipping, and you can, if you buy more, well, you can get some reduced product. Eddie, vas-tu arrêter de te promener? The dog is going around and he's clacking his nail all over. So it's pretty good light. It has a bottom cap opening, and it has two AAA battery, and it's pretty 220 lumens. It's not the most powerful, but at $4.74, I mean, how can you beat that? If I go back and I check the other light was $1.80. So that too is pretty unbeatable. I'm gonna go through them quickly. I bought also this magnesium fire starter you saw in the pile. It's not even open because I'm gonna open it and test it, but I've ordered two more, and in one description I found on the internet, that's the Doan type magnesium bar, and to the look of it, it looks like it is pretty smooth, so we'll see if it's as good as I think it might be. It doesn't look as granular as the one we find on the market right now. The wrapping is made for the American market. It's all in English, So that's the only difference. Here in Canada it would have to be bilingual, and it includes a small tips and how to use it. So we'll see that on a later video. I'm going to test those bar. I have an old one that's pretty good, and that's pretty awesome. What price I've paid for that. The SG-108 that I have on the camera I'm filming right now with, the microphone cost me $23.84. No battery though. I had to order from Amazon the CR2 batteries, which was like $5 or $7, don't remember, which for two, which beats everything we had in downtown, which was like $12 or $15 each batteries. So it's pretty good. I've ordered also whistles, an emergency whistle. This one, if I close it up a bit, it's like a flat one that looks like what Tops or SEs will put in their kit. Three frequency. If you look at the back here, there's kind of an angle for the tubes. We'll test them out outside, but they look pretty awesome. So I bought 5 of them at 61 cents. So every kit, every people in the house will have a whistle. It's a plastic whistle, it's very nothing fancy about it. The microphones, the wireless microphone here that you saw in the other video when I did a little update on the camera, which I forgot to finish. Yeah, on the camera. Well, I paid that not that one, $7.23. So $7.23 without the adapter, because it's a 1/4-inch plug, and this is with a stereo microphone. No, it's a mono microphone. So no battery were included, but common battery I had at home. So 9-volt and a 2A battery. So that's pretty good. Not sure if I had the great price for these, but ouch, no, lost that. So I went these are 12 blanks of 8mm by 80 from China. They seem to spark pretty well. Tested this one. $17.98 for the lot, so for the old thing. And you can buy any size, any form that you want. There's many, around $1 some per rod, which is incredible, and it's free shipping. All of these stuff is free shipping. I bought myself one of those clip for the knife. Oh, one more thing. The other microphone, the wire lapel pin microphone, 85 cents. It's so funny. So that's why I bought many of those. The only thing I didn't receive, and that's the only qualm I have, and I didn't check my my dates correctly, is the microphone cover for the wind, the furry thing. It might be stuck at the custom, or the package has been lost. It's I went through the date, so I have to reorder and pay again for it. But it was lost somehow. $5.44, not a big loss, but just bothersome, because I wanted to use the microphone, not the shotgun microphone outside. So that's the only one that didn't came in. That's the only package that didn't come in. I'm gonna come back to this, the tech lock. Here's the tech lock. So basically, you guys know the tech lock for the knives. Here's my SCHF 14 with the tech lock mounted on it, so I can cross draw and scout carry. Well, there's a second one that came with it. It's a nylon type plastic, very sturdy, with all the screws, the Boston screws, the Chicago screws, and the washer, so we can mount them in different. That cost me $5.83, so that's pretty awesome as a price. I mean, if you're on a budget and you have no access to these stuff, some prices are good, some prices are not. I mean, if on Amazon, maybe I didn't see it, but maybe some of these are available at those price. I mean, the SG108 is available on Amazon, and the wireless microphone also, but at 3 times the price. So with the CR2 battery, but is it worth it? I'm not sure, so I'm gonna try it. These are the trial video on that microphone. So I've bought also some other thing. You saw on the other video my cell phone holder. Well, that too came from China for an amazing 90 cents alone. I could have had also a flexible tripod, mini tripod that I could have used anywhere. There's some of them available. I think they're $7 or $8, so it's a pretty awesome price too. And well, you guys know this. It's available on Amazon. I think I paid about the same price, but it was combined with another order I did. It's a camping stove that you put on a butane propane tank. Works pretty good. I've flashed it up just to see it work. Seems to be pretty awesome how it works. It's very compact, $8 or so. I think it was $8. Yeah, $8.18 US. And mind you, yes, you're gonna say on Amazon you can find that for $8 also, or $9 or $10, but in Canadian sometimes they go up a little more. So that's why I went and I tried this one. I wanted to try it anyway. So I was passing an order and I received all kind of a reduction with the other orders. So I think I had $2 or $3 or $4 reduction because I bought over a certain amount. So that's coupon you can get on the internet. And no transport, so I didn't have to buy $25 on Amazon. And that was ordered before I became a Amazon Prime member. So, and I have other things. I'm gonna go for this one before the other ones. Before I show you the shemag, oh yeah, the video bracket you saw in the other one, I've paid $7.28, and the I have an extension cable when I'm gonna plug the wireless, because of the box being this big. I don't want to have it sticking out of the with the extension sticking out of the side of the camera, so I'm going to use this as an extension. I could also use it on the lapel pin. It does work, so it's gives me some more range. So it's a 2 meter or so extension, 3 meter, 10 feet extension for the 350. Yep, $3.50. It's less than at the Future Shop or other electronic stores. Maybe I could have found cheaper, but this one seems to be of a higher caliber, so it's pretty good. So, and this one Muskrat Jim, you're gonna recognize this. Yep, in a bag I have a stove. Yes, an EDC stove. It's not the fancy one with all the bells and whistle, but you guys know these stove, and not sure how long they're gonna last, but for $10.88 it was hard to resist. So if I may mount it, just try to mount it and not look like a fool too much. It's a micro one, it's about 4-inch big, and it has a grade at the bottom. Yeah, I'm getting used to assemble it. It's one of those that you assemble, not the one on hinge. There's one on hinge available also. I'm not sure how the stainless shows beside those push bucks available commercially in the States, but I'm pretty impressed about it. Jeez. It's brand new. It's brand new stuff. I'm waiting for spring to let me. So one of those small stove where you cannot make fire. You have the stove. They also included that small dish basically to put into the stove in there for alcohol burning. Well, you can also put it at the bottom to pick up your ash, so that way you don't burn the bottom, so you can recover the ash. And I have a self-contained stove that you can burn twigs, so I found it interesting. So I wanted to have one of those boxes, but couldn't afford it. $40–50 worth of them. The bigger one, it's on hinge, is about $18–20, so it's a pretty awesome price. Now, shemags. I've bought shemags locally to my S4 store, my friend of S4 store, and I must say that's the one that's on the table, and I have the one of my son, which I bought at the same time, which is gray blue, which is of a pretty good quality shemag. As a matter of fact, they are of a good quality. They're either Snugtac or Condor, the one that he keeps at S4, and they're awesome. They're thick. I'm not sure if you see through. They're thick and they work well. Well, I bought one, tried a company, but I didn't read correctly, and it said shemag wrap scarf. I took it in tan, which is pretty good, but if you look through it, then you'll see the difference right away. You see me through. They're very thin, but this one I didn't read correctly. They're supposed to be military windproof scarf, but they're really thin. You can see me through correctly. Really, really thin compared to the other ones. So here's the difference. See me through? Not much. See me through? Yep, pretty much. So this one is kind of a light shemag. It's nice, but it's lighter than I expected. And I bought my wife a couple of shemags from another site, which basically sold them about the same price, $4.97 or $4.40. Okay, half a bucks basically. This one is pink, my wife's. She has also a green one, and I bought two other colors. This one's a little thicker, still thin, but the tissue is more like the Condor one. So it's not bad. It's a little thicker. There's more imperfection in this one than these ones. So China is that the thing is, when you buy China, you take a chance for quality. They want to sell you, and they're pretty active about it, but the quality is not always what you expect. So you see a big picture of a tactical pants, tactical belt, but sometimes it's the one for the paintball side, not the military tactical type belt. So for the price you pay, you receive what you're paying for. So that's one thing for sure. So it is what it is. It is what's available. So that's some of my my buying. I'm gonna try other stuff for sure, but I'm buying from Amazon also. So if you guys like it, I can supply you with links to what I've bought. It's pretty interesting price if you're on a budget. So that way, and if you have no store around that can supply you the good stuff, I always encourage you to buy local if you can. Here in Quebec City, not much is available beside the standard make that buy Chinese. So buying Chinese for Chinese and buying three times the price, sometime I don't see why I should. Obviously some of you might be offended by think buy American or buy Canadian for our side. Yeah, but if I'm buying Chinese from the Canadian, I'm only giving more money away, which I don't have, to the link in between me and China, not to myself. So we'll see how it's good, how it's tough. So I'll give you updates all along the summer, but we'll see what that does. See how good they are. I'll see how the quality of the microphone holds up. So, well, that's it. That's been a long video anyway, longer than I wanted to do. And that's the stuff I bought. So my friend that wanted to know where did I get some cheap microphone, well, Pat and Andy, these could be what you're looking for. They don't come fast, 30 to 60 days. But if they didn't came into 40 days, then you call them or you contact them, and they're pretty good in their customer services. So that was LT Survival. Thanks for listening. If you like this video, please click the like button, subscribe, and tell your friend we're on YouTube, and come see us over. If you have comments down below, I'll be happy to answer. I know it's Chinese, so don't worry. I know that, so don't need to mention that I should have bought American or Canadian. I know that. I don't have the money to buy all the stuff they sell at twice, 5 times the price. So a good cheap price is what I was looking for these. We'll see how they hold up. So that was LT Survival. We'll see you in the next video.